record the video. I will record the meeting and I will upload it to the Google Classroom. So you will not miss about the course. So wait, I will record it first. Okay. Okay. Before I forgot to record this meeting, so I will start it again. Yeah. Before we get to know about the operating system, we need to know about the computer system. So what is computer system? The computer system is electronic equipment that works under the control of an operating system that can accept input, process, and produce output. Like you have learned before, that when we have a computer, our computer will receive the input, right? So the job of our computer is to process the input. Then our computer will produce the output, right? So the computer system is the organization of some component inside your computer, like processor, memory, hard drive, and also graphic card, and something like that. Then the computer system, yeah, as you can see right here, you see that a lot of component inside your computer, right? So this is the computer, not a laptop, right? So as you can see right here, there is a CPU slot. So if you have a processor, so you put the processor inside this slot, and you also have the RAM memory slots, yeah. And you have also the connection to power supply. Yeah, the power supply is for, yeah, to transport the energy to your computer. And also you have slots for hard, hard, hard drive and DVD ROMs. So actually, today the DVD ROM is not popular, right? So maybe we will, when we back to 5 or 10 years before, the DVD is the, yeah, the one of the popular media for storing the data. But actually now, if you buy a new computer, so you will not get the DVD ROMs, right? So there are also the PCI slot. Yeah, PCI slot is for, yeah, if you have graphic card, external graphic card or external sound card, you can put it in the slot. And you also have graphic card slot. Yeah, there are two type of graphic card. So I forgot about the newest type of the graphic card slot. But actually, when you see that there are also the computer that have separate slot for the graphic card and sound card. Okay. You also have the back panel with connection for peripherals and USB memory. So actually, yeah, I also want to know about your knowledge. You know that what is the newest USB slot today? You know what is the newest and the fastest USB slot today? Maybe you have heard about the USB Type C, USB-C, and maybe you also heard about the Thunderbolt slot. Have you heard it before?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, so the newest USB slot is, as far as I know, the newest is the USB 4, Thunderbolt 4. Yeah, and it can transport the data around 1 gigabit per second. Yeah, it's very fast. And also it can also transport the power up to 100 watts. So yeah, the USB Type C is very light, right? So that's, the slot is very small, but it can transfer the data faster than the previous USB slot. Yeah, if you buy the newest computer or the newest laptop, so you will get the USB Type C slot. But actually, maybe there are some laptop uh, that only have a USB-C slot, and it doesn't have the USB Type A or Type B. Yeah, the USB Type C is the newest slot. So maybe you have a very high spec computer, or maybe you have the newest laptop and the price is high, so you will get the only the USB Type C. Like, yeah, the MacBook or the HP. I forgot the version of the HP laptop, but actually it all only has the USB-C slot, something like that. Okay, knowing hardware as a computer system and the PC assembly. So PC assembly is you have some component in your computer, then you need to organize them. Okay, there wait. Okay, welcome Gilang. Where you live? Where do you live? Should join this class.
I got a stomach ache.
Okay, have you joined the Telegram group?
Not yet. I'm still downloading the Telegram and making an account for it.
Okay, you need to join the Telegram. Then you will get the latest information about this course. Okay. Okay, Gilang, can you mention your nickname? What is your nickname? So,
Nickname is Gila.
oh Gilang. Okay, so I will call you Gilang. Okay, thank you. Okay, pay attention to the following PC assembly steps. So, you need to watch this video. I upload a video that describe about the PC assembly steps. Then you need to use your notepad to take notes to the following and find the following 9 objects: RAM, hard drive, base processor, HDD cable, CMOS battery, power supply, motherboard, processor, audio cable, and you need to write down the minutes to what minutes to the video. So you need to just note what minutes that in this video describe about the RAM, describe about the hard drive, describe about the base processor. So actually this video is not in English. Why I use bahasa version for this video actually? So I think that uh, this video describe about the common components in our country. So yeah, the common components and the common motherboard in Indonesia. So I put the bahasa version about the video, but actually it's not a problem, I think. So the second one, you need to find the function of that 9 elements. So you need to describe about the function of RAM, the function of hard drive, yeah, the function of base processor, and etc. So you need to write down about the function of this element. And what is the processor brain? Actually, when you have watched this video, and the video will describe about the processor brain that he used in his computer, and what is the RAM size, the RAM size, and the hard drive used is attached to the HDD with a SATA or ATA cable. So there are two type of the HDD cable, right? Or HDD slot, the SATA or ITA. So the SATA is the newest version of the HDD cable. So actually, yeah, you need to see in this video what is the cable that used in his HDD, and what is the DDR version of RAM. Yeah, there are a lot of types of DDR, right? Like DDR1, DDR2, DDR3, DDR4, and the newest maybe it's DDR5. You need to see in this video what is the DDR version that used for this yeah, that used in this video, and what are the things that need to be considered in installing a processor. So you when you want to choose the processor, you have some requirement, like you need some attribute, you need to some parameter that need to be considered when choosing the processor. Then yeah, you will see in this video what the things that need to be considered when installing a processor. Then after assembly, what is the test run while the PC is still open? Yeah, when the assembly process, why when the PC after we assemble the PC, why we need just open the PC case? Yeah, you will get the answer when you have watched this video. And what is the function of the BIOS after the assembly process? And the cable used to connect the screen to the PC is VGA or HDMI. There are two versions about the cable that sorry, not the cable, the slot in your monitor maybe, or in your graphic card. And the newest version is HDMI. But maybe you also heard about the Thunderbolt 4. Thunderbolt 4 is can be used also to connect the screen to your PC. But actually, yeah, when you watch this video, you will see the answer. What is the cable used, VGA or HDMI? And what new things do you know about the PC assembly process? So actually, assembly is, in Indonesia, in bahasa we call it as merakit. Yeah. In PC, so we call it as assembly process. So you need to organize the component inside your computer. Then each of this component can work together. Then you can turn on your computer, and that is the assembly process. Okay, I will give the 12 plus 18 minutes to do that notes, but actually you don't need to do it right now. You can do it after this class, and I will use it as a homework. So after this class, you need to watch this video, and then you need to answer these 11 questions. Then you will upload your work on Google Classroom. Yeah, you can do it after this class. Okay, then next week we will discuss about the PC hardware elements. So I will check your work and we will discuss it together about what have you find in this video, right? Okay. And the second video is the following. Pay attention to the following laptop assembly steps. So the first video is about the PCM assembly steps, and the second video is about the laptop assembly steps. You can also watch this video, and yeah, like I described before, you can use the notepad to take the notes to the following. Did you find a hard drive in this video? At what minute? And do you find a RAM at what minute? And what are the striking differences between the assembling a laptop and a PC? So actually, there are a lot of differences, right? Because we assembling the laptop, the component is smaller than the PC. So actually, there are a lot of differences when you assembling the laptop and the PC. And what is the interesting things about the assembly? Yeah, you can just give your opinion. What the things that make you interest to do the assembling process, and what assembly elements are on the laptop but not on the PC? Yeah, you will also get the answer about this question after you watch this video. And yeah, I will give 5 plus 15 minutes, but actually you can do it after this class, so you don't need to limit your times, so you can do it after this class. So you have to homework until now, so yeah, you can just answer this question, right? For the first question, you just uh, write down about the minutes, at what minutes when the video describe about the RAM, about the hard drive, and you can just note the minutes. Okay, then we will also discuss about the elements in laptop next week. So yeah, we will discuss about your work, and I will check your work in next week. Okay, maybe any question until now? Not yet. Yeah, I think it's just easy, right? The operating system, yeah, maybe yeah, every day when you turn on your laptop, you will use the operating system, right? When your computer doesn't have the operating system, so it's nothing, right? So your computer will be useless. So yeah, why we took this course? Because the operating system is the most important software in your computer, right? So a lot of software uh, run on the operating system, right? Maybe you have Microsoft Office. You buy Microsoft Office application, then you don't have the operating system. So can you run the Microsoft Office? You will not run your Microsoft Office, right? So operating system is very important thing. So we need to learn about some features, maybe some feature that you haven't know before. Okay, if you don't have any question, so okay, if you have any question, you can use the chat, or yeah, maybe you have a question outside the class, you can ask me using the Telegram group, right? Okay, so what is an operating system? An operating system, or OS, is an interface between a computer user and computer hardware, so that the computer system is easy to use and computer software can be used efficiently. So this is the function of the operating system, right? It's just, yeah, used as interface between the software and hardware, between the hardware and the user of the computer. So operating system also make your computer can work efficiently, right? So you need to update your operating system, right? Maybe after you update your operating system to the newest version, maybe you use Windows 10, then you update to the latest version. Maybe there are some bug fix when you get the newest update. Yeah, maybe your computer, maybe you use the laptop, right? So your battery will be more take long time to use your when you use your laptop or computer, right? So operating system make your computer can run efficiently. So actually, the operating system is the most important thing in your computer. Then, yeah, the computer system, the operating system also be the interface between the user and your computer, right? So yeah, this is the important thing about the operating system. And what are the operating system tasks? There are a lot of tasks that responsible to the operating system. It can be managing the process, managing the file, managing the memory, and managing the device. Yeah, you have a printer. Maybe you have a printer in your home. Then you need to use you want to use your printer. So if your computer doesn't have the operating system, so you can use your hardware, right? Because one of the tasks of the operating system is device manager. You use the keyboard, you use the mouse, all of them can be used when you have the operating system, right? And memory manager, process manager, and file manager. So you want to managing the file inside your computer when you don't have the operating system, so you cannot managing your file, right? Okay, and there are also another operating system task: allow software to communicate with hardware, recognize and install peripheral devices, and manage files and folders, shares out the system memory, handle system errors, and alert user, and manage system security. Yeah, this is the task of the operating system, and we will learn it one by one in this class. Okay. Okay, I need you to guess the name of this OS. This is very maybe you haven't born when this operating system comes. So you know what is the version of this operating system?
Windows Vista, sir?
No, the system.
No.
No. It's older than Windows Vista. Anyone can guess?
Windows 90, yeah, Windows 96, sir.
Yeah, it's not Windows 96. It's the newer than Windows 96. So actually there is no Windows 96.
Or
There is no
Windows
Windows
XP.
96. No, not Windows XP.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, this is the Windows 98. After before Windows 98, there is Windows 99 and sorry, Windows 95. After Windows 95, Windows 98, then Windows NT, then Windows XP, then Windows Vista, then Windows 7 and Windows 10. So yeah, this is the Windows 98. Yeah, the user interface is like this one. So actually you can configure your Windows operating system. You can configure the interface like this. So actually I put this image in, yeah, I searched the Google, and I just type Windows 98, and this is the UI of the Windows 98. So actually this is Windows 98. Yeah, I have born in 92, so I I was I was in 6th year when this operating system comes, and yeah, I haven't used this operating system also. Yeah, it just the, yeah, the introduction about the Windows. Yeah, and I also get the information that this Windows is very popular at the time. This Windows was very popular at the time in 98. And yeah, what is the brand of them? Yeah, you can see this is Nokia, right? So is there an operating system on them? Can you guess? Is there any operating system in this phone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What?
Symbian
Yeah.
operating system.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Maybe you have heard about the Symbian operating system. It's also the popular operating system before Android, right? Maybe in 2004 until 2009, it's very popular operating system. Before BlackBerry OS, yeah, this operating system is very popular. It's like Android right now. Yeah, Symbian operating system, right? And what is this? What is the name of this device? You know what is it?
iPod, sir.
Yeah, iPod, right? And what year was this device popular? I don't know. I also don't know what year was this device popular. But actually, I know that yeah, it's very popular at the time. But I don't know when this device is popular. Yeah, is there an operating system in the image beside? Yeah, it also has the operating system in the iPod, right? But actually now all of the function of the iPod, uh, yeah, when you use your smartphone, all of the feature of the iPod is also in your smartphone, right? So I think this iPod is not popular at this time. Okay, what is the name of this device? Is this OS still common? Who invented this OS? So I interest about the third question. Who invented this OS? Actually, is very popular, right? So who is it? Who invented this OS?
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, right. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Steve Wozniak is the inventor of the MacBook, Mac OS, and something like that. And is there an operating system? Yeah, is Mac OS, Mac operating system. What year was this device popular? Is there an operating system in the image? Yeah, I want to know what is the version of this Windows.
Windows 7, sir.
No, no, Windows 7.
Windows XP.
No, newer than Windows XP, but older than Windows 7. What is it? You have said before, right? Windows Vista. Yeah, this is the Windows
Ah,
Vista. Yeah, Windows Vista is the newer version of the Windows XP, but actually it's not popular, right? So I don't know. At the time, maybe uh, it consumes a lot of memory. It consumes a lot of memory in the computer, so it's not efficient operating system. So it was not popular at that time. Then after Windows Vista, Microsoft released the Windows 7, right? And it's more efficient than the Windows Vista. So yeah, this Windows Vista. Okay, I will yeah, because in this link you read Microsoft Windows 7 Startup Zone. So this is the Windows 7 Startup Zone, right? So I will play it. Maybe you ever try about Windows 7, so you will familiar with this sound. Yeah, when you use the Windows 7, when you log in your operating system, so you will hear the sound. But actually, what is the second sound? I want you to guess about this sound. I hope there is no title of this video because I use YouTube, right? Ah, ah. Now, Microsoft Windows 98. This is the sound, the login sound, when you use the Microsoft Windows 98. Yeah, this is the sound from Windows 7 and Windows 98. Okay. Yeah, these are some operating system. There are a lot of operating system, like I was mentioning before. There is Unix, MS-DOS, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Solaris, Novell, Windows Phone, Symbian, like Kathleen said before, Symbian, and Android and Palm OS. So yeah, maybe you know about Windows and Windows phones. No, Windows Phone is not popular, I think. Windows and the popular operating system is Windows, Android, Mac OS, yeah, Linux. Linux is also popular in developer for the developer of the computer server. So yeah, we will learn about the Linux after the midterm exam. And Unix, Unix is the parent of the Linux. So yeah, the parent of the Linux is Unix. So I will describe after midterm exam about the Unix and Linux. Okay, operating system that we will learn in this course are Ubuntu and Windows OS. Like I was mentioning before, Windows operating system is not free operating system. So you need to pay to use the operating system, but actually you are the student of Universitas Surabaya. So you can download and get the license from Microsoft Azure. The version of the Windows that you can use freely because you are the student of the Universitas Surabaya is the Windows Education, Windows 10 Education. And we will also use the Ubuntu. Ubuntu is the open source operating system, so you don't need to pay when you use this operating system. But yeah, this operating system is very popular because yeah, it's free. You don't need to pay to use it, and it's very popular and also powerful because yeah, there are a lot of developer of the computer server use this operating system. Okay, Ubuntu is the Linux. So Linux is the operating system, but there are a lot of version of about the Linux. There is Ubuntu. There is I forget about that. Wait. There is Ubuntu. There is Kali. There is there are a lot of version about Linux, and the one of the popular Linux operating system is Ubuntu. It's like Windows, right? Windows, you have a Windows operating system. We have a Windows 10, we have a Windows XP, we have a Windows Vista. It's similar with the Linux. There is Ubuntu, Kali, and there is also Linux Mint and something like that. So we will learn it after the midterm exam. And the BIOS. If you see this picture before, when you start up your computer, right? So you will find maybe you have try about the BIOS in your computer, but actually every manufacturer of the computer or laptop have different BIOS UI. Yeah, this is the one of the BIOS that you can see in the computer. You have maybe you have come to the lab in our campus, right? Because yeah, it's still pandemic, so you haven't come to the campus, but actually this is the BIOS of one of the computer in our campus in Ubaya. So yeah, this very what is it called? It's very old school because we still use the Intel Pentium R4, right? It's the old version of the processor is very old version. And the BIOS or basic input output system is a program which is accessed by processor during startup to make sure all of basic hardware such as hard drive, port, peripheral, and CPU in good condition. So actually, when you buy a laptop or computer, but there is no OS inside it, so you will get the BIOS, right? So BIOS is stands for Basic Input Output System. So it's a very simple program which is accessed by the processor during startup to make sure all of the basic hardware such as hard drive, port, peripheral, and CPU in good condition. You can also configure the time, the clock in your computer by using the BIOS like this one. But actually, there are every manufacturer of the computer have a different UI for the BIOS. So yeah, you can try it in your computer. And when you want to access the BIOS, maybe in your computer you need to press the F4 or F8 before you log in into your operating system, before your operating system is boot up. Then you need to maybe press F4 or F8. Every laptop manufacturer have a different way to access the BIOS. Yeah, you can try it by yourself in your computer. But when you access the BIOS, you will not destroy your computer. So yeah, don't worry, you will not destroy your computer. You can just see the basic what is it called, basic configuration about the computer. Okay. The BIOS tasks are initialization, testing all the hardware connected to the computer, or power on self-test. Yeah, just test the hardware on your computer, connect in a good way or not, and start operating system. Maybe you have a two operating system in your computer, so you can use dual booting in your computer, and you want to set up the dual booting configuration, so you can use the BIOS step utility. You have a two hard drive partition. So the first partition, maybe you put the Windows operating system in there, and the second partition you put the Linux operating system in there. Then we can set up the configuration about the booting setup by using the BIOS. And yeah, this is the start the operating system and set some basic configuration in the computer, like date, time, memory configuration, and booting configuration. Yeah, maybe you have heard about the overclocking. So you want your processor can work in what is it called, in the maximum way. So we can start up by using the BIOS, but actually there are a lot of different way to doing the overclocking on your processor, right? And the third homework that you need to do after this class is watch this video and do this following. What is the function of the BIOS according to the acronym? Yeah, I was mentioning before in the previous slide. And was the BIOS accessed before the Windows logo or other OS appear on the screen? Yeah. When was the BIOS accessed before the Windows or other OS appear on the screen? So actually, yeah, you will know about the answer after watch this video. And do all laptop manufacturers brand have the same BIOS entry key? Yeah, like I was mentioning before, the laptop or computer manufacturers has different way to access the BIOS by press the F4 or F8 or escape and something like that. So you will answer, you will get the answer after watch this video. And find the button to access the BIOS on your laptop or PC respectively. So you don't need to try it during a class session, but you just need to look for the documentation. So yeah, like I was mentioning before, you will upload a 3 homework. So you can just use the notepad to answer of this question. Then you need to submit on the Google Classroom. And what features can be performed or configured in the BIOS? Yeah, you will get the answer of this question after you watch this video. Okay, any question? Yeah, I think for the first week we can we just introduce about the operating system, right? So I think it's not require a long time for first course. So yeah, if you have any question, we can discuss it now. No? Okay. If you don't have any question, yeah, for the next session, for the next week, the purpose of the next meeting, knowing the prerequisites and working step to install the Windows 10. So we will install the Windows 10 inside your computer, but actually it will not destroy your computer. We will use the virtualization. Okay, the virtualization is the, yeah, I will describe it after this. You need to download VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a tool for shadow machines that exist in the OS. So you can install the OS inside your OS. So you can install Windows 10 inside your Windows 10. So we can we will have a virtual computer inside your computer, right? How to do that? You need to download the VirtualBox. Yeah, I put the link in the slide so you can download the VirtualBox, and you also need to download the Windows 10 64-bit ISO. So you can download from this link. Yeah, it will require a lot of bandwidth for downloading this one, but actually, yeah, this is the only way that we can do in this condition. So yeah, I think it's not be a problem for you to download the big size of the file for the Windows 10 60-bit ISO, or yeah, the VirtualBox maybe it's around 100 megabyte, but Windows 10 is around 3 gigabyte. So you need to download this two file, VirtualBox and VirtualBox and Windows 10 ISO download. So in the next session, in the next week, we will try to install the Windows 10 inside your Windows 10. So it will not make your operating system crash, or yeah, because we just install the virtual computer inside your computer. Yeah, I will describe it in the next week, but actually you just need to download these two things. Okay, and the alternative, you can dual boot your laptop PC OS. Dual booting is a concept where one laptop can have multiple OS. So the second way to install two operating system in your computer is using the dual boot. But actually, this alternative is very risky, because when you install the operating system by using the dual booting, so there is a probability that your computer will be crashed. So we will not use this alternative. We use this first way, because it's very there is no risk in this process. So I think we can just use the first way to install the Windows 10. But I also describe about the second alternative. If it is dual booting, all it takes and prepares for the Windows installation. So you need to you also need to download the Windows 64-bit ISO, and you need a USB drive, minimum 8 gigabyte, and you also need to Windows bootable. And one example is Windows 7 USB download tool. So actually, yeah, we will not use this alternative. It's very risky, I think. So I don't want your computer will crash, so it will, yeah, disturb your course. So I think we will use the first alternative. So actually, there are pros and cons when we use the virtualization. So I will describe it in the next week. Okay. Yeah, this is the example of creating a bootable Windows when you use a second alternative. So my recommendation for the next meeting, we recommend using the virtualization tools. Like I was mentioning before, we use the first way to install the Windows operating system so that you can work while the attending lectures. So yeah, when you install the Windows operating system, so we also, yeah, you can work while the attending lectures. So the risk is also quite small. And yeah, I review about the homework. You have actually homework. You need to watch the PC assembly video. Then you answer the question that in the previous slide. And the second homework is laptop assembly. And yeah, you need to watch the video about the laptop assembly. And the third homework, the BIOS. So you need to watch the BIOS video. Then answer and complete, and yeah, you need to submit yeah, day +2 after class session at, it's not ULS but Google Classroom. Sorry, I forgot to change the media for the submitting. So then you need to rename your file nrp underscore name underscore week 1 dot, yeah, it's not PDF. You can use the notepad because I think it's not the, you just need the answer the question. So I think I don't think, I think that you don't need to work it on Microsoft Word and something like that. So yeah, it's free. Yeah, so I will change this one. Okay, that's all about our class today. Do you have any question? I think it's very easy for the first week. You can just watch the video, then you just answer the question. Okay. Agis, Michelle, Gilang, Catherine? Yeah.
Sir, there are many choices for us to download the Windows 10 on Microsoft Azure.
Yeah, you need to, yeah, I will show you how to download the Windows 10 operating system. So you need to go to this link. So actually there are another choice or not. So I recommend use the Microsoft Azure because it's yeah, you have access to the Microsoft Azure because you are student of University of Surabaya, right? So you need to log into this link. Then yeah, have you register your Microsoft account, Kathleen?
Already, sir.
Yeah, so you need to log into your Microsoft account like this one. Wait. Then because I don't want you use the correct version of Windows 10. It's not legal. So I want you to use the legal version of Windows 10. So yeah, it will not decrease your service in Microsoft Azure. So it doesn't matter. You, after you install the operating system in the virtual box, so your license is still exists. So when you uninstall it in your computer, so your license is still exists. So you do not have to be worried about it. So then you need to, yeah, after you log into your Microsoft Azure account, then you need to choose the software for from the learning resource. Then you need to choose the software. Then you can just type Windows. Okay. Then you will find the Windows 10 education. So yeah, there are a lot of versions about the Windows 10 education. So yeah, you can just choose one of these. Yeah. Then after that, you need to generate a view key. Yeah, view key first. After that, you need to download from this link. Yeah. Catherine, any question?
No, sir. I'm just asking about which one should we download.
Okay, you need to download one of this. It's up to you, but actually, I recommend you to download the Windows 10 Education, this version. Okay, 20H2. So yeah, we will have a same version. Okay. Okay.
Sir, I have a question
Yeah, cannot.
about the Google Classroom. I haven't joined the Google.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you already sent it through email, right?
Yeah, I already signed you before the class.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, any question again? Okay, if you don't have any question, I will end this class. Then if you have any question after this class, you can use the Telegram group to discuss about your problem or your question. Okay, thank you for attending this class. Good morning. See you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.